Hi guys! Alright, let me have a look. I'm having a bit of trouble. Shadow's decided to join us on my desk today and she's sitting on my mouse. Hi Debbie, Loretta, Carol, Somo is it? Who else have I got? Rad, hi Linda, Cheryl, hi. Got there. Misbehavin', Dawn. My sweet silver things. Is it? Oh, sorry, my sweet silver linings. Angela, Laurie, hi. Raylene, hi. I'm just going to move my camera. I don't want to make you guys sick or anything, but this is just here next to me here. Shadow is Miss Shadow, and hi. What are you doing? What are you doing on my desk? Me? Oh, you want to say hello to everyone today? Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to kick her off in a minute. She's quite annoying. Miss Shadow, please. Heather, thank you so much for joining us. You've just got to meet my cat Shadow. She's going to get down now. There's not enough room for her and I'm not cuddling her enough, so she's disappeared. Hi Nick, thanks for coming. Hi Christine. Kathy, hi, thank you for dropping in. Thanks for helping out. Wendy, Helen, who else have I had come in? Devisa, is it? Or Devisa? I'm not sure how to pronounce that, sorry. Wendy. Rad, my cat's called Shadow for the same reason. She has followed me around since she was a kitten, so that was the first thing we called her. We should have called her something loud though. She's pretty noisy as a shadow. Hi Debbie, hi Jennifer. So who's excited about today's colour along? I'll go through some of the details for people who haven't done one before as well, just so that everybody knows what we're doing. First of all, thank you so much, Heather, for coming in today and joining us. Also, we all wish you good health and pray that you feel better soon. I especially am thankful because you've done this beautiful exclusive image for us today, and it's very, very pretty. I'm very excited about doing this one. I kind of like that gothic scene, so I'm pretty excited about this one. Except for the spiders. Yes, that's right. Linda doesn't like spiders. When I first saw the drawing though, there wasn't, so sorry Linda, they did get added. I think they're cute though. They kind of look like a bit like a brooch, I guess, and that's just a jewel. I'm going to call it a jewel. No worries, Laurie. This video will stay up after the live, so those people that are watching after the fact can still go along and follow along after if they've missed things or didn't want to miss the chat section. You could always come back later and redo it. Not cute. So yeah, hi. Did I already say Debbie hi? I'm just checking to see that I've said hello to everyone. If you want to shout to me or want me to see your chat, write in caps so I can see it. Debbie, I did not get the rules written out for the giveaway, but I have a seasoned fib in the room, which is Linda, and she's going to help with the giveaway today. So thanks, Linda. Are you awake? So we're going to have another number draw giveaway today, and this time we're going to do it right. The last stream we had so much I don't even know what to call it, but it was a really funny stream and I really enjoyed myself. I had tears of laughter. So yeah, for people watching back, they would have been quite confused about that stream because it was funny. So Sarah, if you're new and you haven't joined my Facebook group, you need to pop in there to be able to get the image. So make sure that you answer the entry questions or the admin won't let you in as well. I'll pop the group where it's available, and Heather's made this available for the group, so it will be available basically forever in the album section of the group. So if you're watching at a later stage, then you can always go and grab the image as long as you're in the group there as well. Hi Shelley, thank you so much for joining. Angela, it was hilarious. We had a ball. I'd never done a giveaway like that before, and I had 3 books or something to give away, and I didn't know how to do it the best way. So yeah, it was quite interesting. But I'm fairly new to the streamer scene, I guess. I haven't been doing actual live videos for that long. So yeah, it's all kind of new to me, but funny. Thanks, Linda. Yeah, I think we're going to be herding cats again, Loretta, but we'll try and explain it a little bit better this time. Poor Sharon, she was trying to explain it to us last video, and yeah, we were we were not really listening, were we? Thanks, Heather. Thank you so much. So Heather Valentine is in the room today, so wave hi. Hi, Lo. Hi, Louise. So she's come along just to watch this live video. I hope it's exciting. You know what? I haven't even got my pencils out for today. I've kind of... it's 9:30 a.m. in the morning here, and I've been having cuddles with Shadow and tidying up my desk a little bit from a image I just finished. Hopefully for Saturday's video. You will type the rules. Have you? You're so organized, Linda. Okay. I don't want to start too soon because it's only just turned 9:30. So what I might do is just go through the sort of how they work. So I've been doing them for a few months now. I have an image from an artist, this one having to be Heather Valentine, and I spend 4 weeks doing a live video every Friday morning, except for this particular time. I'll tell you about that later. We had to skip one Friday because I've got an important thing going on in one of the Fridays for this colour along, but we'll be doing it on the day before, so that's all good. So for 4 weeks we go through and we'll do a part of the video. Each week I post up in the event the colours that we'll be using for that day and also the video link, and that's usually done 24 hours before the video. So if you haven't done live or aren't live now, if you can catch one of the next 3, that would be good. We have a PDF book to give away each week, and I've also got a flip through for you of some of Heather's books to do each week as well, so you'll be able to see some of her work, and yeah, you'll be able to follow along. Did I say hi, Dawn? Did I miss you? Just say hi now, just in case. So yeah, I had a chat with Heather and she agreed to do an image that was related to Halloween, because obviously the month of October is Halloween month, I guess. So this is what she came up with, which is really pretty. I had a choice whether to do cute or serious, and I picked serious. Okay, so if you want the picture, make sure you join my group. I've popped the link in the description below, and also I've popped it in the chat box there as well. Let's pop up some info about Heather. So if you'd like to join Heather's Facebook group, I'm going to pop the link up. which is here. And if you would like to check out her page, pretty sure this is it here. I'm just gonna, I've got them all written out here, so let me just send that. So that's her page. And also, if you'd like to be a part of Heather's exclusive membership club, it is $5 a month, and there's usually a free image each month. Obviously, with Heather being unwell, we've only had a few at this stage, but of course Heather is already busy lining up new images for us all the time. So it's a great little group of people. There's a Facebook group where we can all chat and see each other's images, and it's a great little club. So I'd love for you to be there, guys. I've also posted up there her store so that you can have a look at her products and things like that there. Alright, I think I've done everything now. Yeah? Am I good? Now, Linda's going to post up the rules when we start the giveaway, but what we might do is we might colour a little bit first, do the giveaway in about, I don't know, half an hour or so, because we want people to sort of arrive and watch along and not miss out. So, in saying that, let me just pop my phone away because it does distract me a lot. Would you like to see, first of all, I think I might do a flip through. So Heather's got tons and tons of books. I am actually blown away with how many you come out with, Heather. You do so well. And recently there's 3 books that are fairly new. I thought I'd do a flip through of each of those for the next couple of weeks. So the first one I'm going to do is Teacup Bouquets. And it's a beautiful little book, very cute. I have some links for the book here, and I'm going to show you a flip through. I turned the music down a bit this time because I know that some people thought the music in the last one was a little bit too much, so hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. And I want to show you this pretty little book. I've popped the links up there. There's Amazon US and AU, and also the PDF version there as well, so you can check that out. And I'm going to play it. So I'm going to be giving a PDF copy of this away today. So this will be what will be the giveaway prize as well. Okay, let's start. So guys, what did you think? I can see all of your comments there. I'm just reading through some of them. Linda, you'll have to pick the right number. Now, the book doesn't, this is a PDF copy of the book. The book won't come with the watermark on it. Obviously, it's going to come for you so you can print them out. Also, there's a physical copy of the book available on Amazon. I've popped all the links already up there. I have also put those links in the description below as well. So, if you want to grab a copy of that, you can. So... It is very, very cute, and I'm glad that we actually get that little bit of time to be able to show you a flip through of it as well, because it's really pretty, and sometimes it's nice to be able to see through a book before you actually purchase it. Now, I just also, I think there was a roughly, I'm going to say roughly 30 images or so in there too, so it's a great price. The digital book is around, I'm going to say around, because I can't remember exactly how much it was, around $7 US for the PDF version. I'm not sure about the actual physical book though. So great value for what you actually get in it. Pretty cool. It is a very pretty book, and it's adorable as well. Okay, so somebody just brought some Prismas. Awesome. Reba, these ones just come in line art. There is one grayscale version in the book coloured by a colourist on Heather's team, but there are other books on her website that are all completely grayscale, so if you wanted to check those out. I've also done a couple of flip throughs for those as well, so she's got grayscale greatest hits 1, 2 and 3 out at the moment, so if you want to check those out, check out my channel. Just search up Heather Valentine and you'll be able to find them in my list of videos. So no worries, Heather. Alright, I've got a couple of supplies. I'm actually going to bring up my list because, as I said, I haven't organised it. So I probably should, hey? Let's have a look. What have I got? First of all, I've got a Posca white pen and a gel pen. I've got a Caran d'Ache full blender, which is actually in a extender so I don't break it. I've also got a Luminance white pencil here just in case, and a white Prismacolor pencil. Now, what colours did we have? I thought what we might actually do is, usually I start with the skin, but because there's this whole section here for the curtain, I thought maybe we would do that first, and then because I work, you know, I don't want to have to rub over her face all the time, so I thought maybe we would start on the curtain this time, get that part done, and then we'll move on and do the skin. So hopefully we should be able to do both of those today. I did pop up the colours to do the skull as well, but we may not even get to that yet, so we'll see how we go today. Whatever we don't get done today, we'll do in the next couple of weeks anyway, so we have no problems. I've put aside roughly till 11:30 today, so it was a 2-hour stream. Hopefully we'll get what I needed to get done in that time as well. So now next week, just before I start, we're not actually doing it on Friday next week. We're going to do it the day before, on the Thursday, or for you guys in the US that would be the Wednesday night, because my daughter has her deb on the Friday, and obviously we'll be rushing around doing hair and getting dresses and things ready for that, so I won't be able to do it on the Friday, but we'll definitely be here on the Thursday instead. So please make sure that you remember that, and I'll pop all of the details in the event as well so that you guys can see that as well. Also, I've got a Google Calendar, which I think is at the bottom of my description somewhere, maybe. Maybe I didn't add it in. No, possibly not, but I do have a Google Calendar as well, so you can check that out. Okay, let's go through the colours. We're going to start with the curtains, so I'm going to use, Oh, maybe we're not going to start with the curtains. Let me have a look. What did I put? Oh, I didn't list the colour of the curtains. Okay, well, let's not start with the curtains then. Let's just start with skin. Oh no, confusing. We've got henna. We have nectar. I have peach. My tiny little peach. I've probably got an extender for that one soon. I've got light peach, which I had to get a new one. And I've got eggshell now, and I'm going to be using white. If you don't have the eggshell, someone mentioned they didn't have it. You don't need to use it if you don't have it. Don't stress about it. You could also try using cream. I've actually got, that's a new one. Let me just grab my other one. Okay. So we're going to start on skin. Anyone come in that I missed? Barbara, hi. Kim, hi. Who else has come in? Let me just zoom back up there. Sarah, hi. Who else popped in? I'm waving hi to everyone who just popped in to say hi. Okay. No, I don't know where I'm starting from. See, I'm having one of those days. Okay. I'm going to start with henna, and we're going to start with the skin. I'm just sharpening my pencil. It has been such a busy couple of weeks. I had so much going on. I just, yeah, having one of those days. So I'm going to start with, what am I starting with, guys? Henna. I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you too, so you can see what I'm doing. Hi, Caran. So we'll do the giveaway in a little bit. We'll give approximately half an hour. I'm just getting myself a drink before we do that, and I'll get Linda to pop up the rules when we're ready. What's night fear? Did I miss something? Yeah, so we are doing the Teacup Bouquet, is it? We'll be doing a draw for that in a little while. So you'll need to be in the chat. So if you're watching and don't know how to do the chat, you have to make sure that you're logged in and click on the live chat section. And in that live chat box, there is a little sort of arrow at the top of it. It says live chat or top chat. You need to just click on that and make sure it's on live chat as well. Oh, hi, Night Fear. It's a person. Okay, I didn't see you there. All right. Let's zoom in, peoples. Hi, Shadow. She's back. She is back. And noisy as ever. Alright, so I've got henna. We're going to start with the shadow areas. I'm going to use really light pressure, guys, so you might not be able to see it until I start to layer it. But I'm going to go into all of the shadow areas. And I'm just going to lay this down. I'm using Neenah Classic Crest today. It is in my printer. I've got like 200 sheets in there at the moment. And I'm just not moving them. Now, paper types does make a big difference. I was showing Heather, I had to play with some black paper, really cheap paper though, and it was so hard to blend even Prismacolors, which are so soft, on this paper. It just kept balling up and peeling off. But yeah, I wanted to try and get that finished and show you guys what it would look like on black paper. It's pretty cool, but it's really hard to see the ink, so it's hard to colour Just going around all the shadow areas. So as I said, using really light pressure, I'm putting all the shadows underneath the areas what have a cast shadow on them, so where the hair's sitting on the face, also in the indentations of the eyes and the nose, just all of those sort of areas. I'm just colouring those in now. There's going to be a little bit of a shadow where the mask is sort of leaning over her face there as well. Wouldn't be a live colour along with that shadow, that's right. Don't have white ink, Linda. I don't think there's such a thing as white ink. But yes, you're right, white ink would be good. My husband's actually got a, he was a sign writer, so he's got a cutter, a plotter cutter, and it actually does draw lines with pencils, so I could possibly have him put it in his program and do it that way. But I'll just show you a quick peek at it. And as I said, I wish I could have done it for you as a video, but obviously it's too hard to see the lines. But look how bright and beautiful it comes up on black paper. So yeah, it's quite astounding. And it happens with tan tone paper and grey tone paper and things like that as well. But yeah, the contrast in the colour pencil and then the paper, it just makes everything look so much brighter. You have white ink. Where do you get white ink from? By the way, a crank handle sharpener. This is mine, Froggy. I posted it's in my favourite products list as well. This one's a Deli brand in the front there. They have all like kitty ones. But that's what I used. There's only one little bit more skin down here on her hand. The other thing with the black paper is you'd need black paper that was good quality. As I said, that wasn't very good. Just zoom back in again. Sorry. Okay. I haven't done a very large line. I'm going to come over the top of that with some Nectar. I have a Teacup sharpener as well, but I seem to use my crank one more. It gives a better point, and I don't seem to break them as much. It also means that the control is not done by me. With the Teacup, you've got to make sure that you're turning it correctly and things like that. And the manual one means that I don't have to worry about turning it correctly and things like that. I'm just going over the top of the previous color that we did, and I'm going to just sort of make that area now a little bit larger. What we want to do is gradually fill in the color of the face using our skin colors. So we're going to gradually move out towards our highlighted areas. So you'll see things gradually building up as we go. I'm trying to use some different colours in the skin because, you know, it's good to have some different combos up your sleeve. Loretta, my kitty gets bored and just runs away if I don't pay attention to her. Missed a little bit up the top there. She's already bored. She's probably gone off to sit in the sun, actually. Chase the birds or something, I don't know. Shadow's an indoor cat and never goes outside, but she certainly does try to get those birds. Okay, so I'm going to go into peach now and do the same thing. At this stage I'm still using light pressure. I don't want to push down the tooth of the paper too early. I want to gradually build up those colours and make the transition between the darker and lighter colours a little bit nicer and nice and smooth. It's a very good idea, guys. It's really hard to keep up with chat and colour and and retain as well. Like if you're wanting to learn, then you sort of need to concentrate, I guess. I'm one of those that learns by doing. Okay, so I'm just going over that previous colour and extending that further out. I'm waiting for a package today, so we might get a knock on the door. Usually he comes about 10, 11ish, so just filling in now. I've just got, you can see that I've left a small area still because we've still got a couple of colours to come in with. Now the eggshell I was going to use for the yellow tone. If you don't have eggshell you could probably use cream, but if not, just leave it out. I'm going for some light peach first, so I've got light peach and I'm just going to go in over the top of the rest of the skin now. So I'm filling in all of the leftover page, and I'm also going over the top of those previous colours, and I'm still using really light pressure. I don't want to push down too early still. I want to make sure I've got the tone sort of right and the shadows right before I go in and put too much pressure in. So who's new to chat? Geomorphia. Oh, lucky you. Where did you get that from, Linda? Oh, I can't keep up. We've got, I've got the new Clara Markova book coming, and Coleridge Wild 2 and 3. And Carolina, how do you say her last name? Carolina someone coming. Okay, so I filled in all of the skin section now. Everything, all of the skin area has been covered over with a colour. So the eggshell is a little bit of a yellow tone, so it's not quite so pink. So we've used a lot of pink based colours right now. I've got the eggshell, and I'm just going to come over everything really lightly and just pop a little bit of that pink, the yellow through there. Just takes away the pink tone, makes it more neutral, I guess. If you're doing dark skin, you wouldn't use the eggshell, obviously. Leave it off, and you would use colours like sienna brown and things like that in the shadow so that it's a little bit darker. Chocolate's a good colour for dark skin, but so just pop the yellow tone back into her skin now. just like that, and we're going to start all over again. You pre-ordered it and you've already got it? I'm just going to be right back, guys. Sorry guys, back. Using henna again, and I'm going to do all of the shadow areas again. This time I'm going to put sort of medium pressure. You don't need to put really heavy pressure on now because we've already put layers down, so it should start to smoothly go over. Hi Kenny, thanks for joining. Hi Sherry. Had a few more come in. Got my fluffy brush. Okay. So with the this layer, I'm doing the very edge of the shadow area darker, and as I come out towards these lighter areas, I'm releasing my pressure so that there's a lot more grainy sort of texture in that, so the next color will go over that nicely. So in the very depths I'm doing it quite dark, and then I'm just releasing my pressure up on the pencil and just sort of doing a grainy layer over the top of that, so that that next color just smooths in nicely over the top and they look like they're blended smoothly together. Hi Lynn. Sorry Barbara. I think it's getting close to time we start out the giveaway. Getting close. We should have a few more people in now. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Simone. You know, it's so funny, all these people coming in, and when we say hi, we have to type out everyone's name. It'd be good if we could all just chat, but obviously that would be too much chatter and noise, but still, it's coming in and saying hi to everyone. If I've missed anyone, hello, hi and welcome. I think I didn't actually add this colour in, but if you've got a light pink colour, I'm going to use blush pink. It's just a light pink colour, and I'm just going to put a tiny bit of pink into her cheeks here. You won't be able to see it very much at all, but I just wanted to add it in there. I think it might actually be brighter, so ignore that. Let's go for a different pink. Let's just try pink. That's a bit better. A little bit darker. I don't need to do the other side, obviously. I've got a Nectar next, Nectar, and I didn't do down here with the henna. Let me just fill that out first. So I've added shadows between the fingers, kind of on the bottom of the finger and on the top of some of them. These two fingers here are sticking forward a little bit more. That one's sort of behind. So now I've got Nectar. Let's try that again. Over the top with the Nectar. You should be able to see the shadow areas now softening right off and the paper flattening out. So I've got it fairly dark in those areas. I'm going to go over the top with the Nectar, and then just when I come out, just release the pressure again on the pencil, so that we can blend that next colour in nice and smooth. The reason that I like it so dark as well is because we're going to put a little bit of white in there to make sure make sure the tooth of the paper's all flattened out. It will lighten off those colours, so I'm not too stressed about it being dark. Just moving my paper with me so I can go in the direction the shadows are supposed to go. It's kind of hard around this little skull here. Trying to keep the shape of the face. I find that the Prismas aren't that expensive, so they're more like a mid-range now. In Australia perhaps not, because here they're expensive. I know some places Prismas are pretty much the only kind of pencils that you can get, so she's looking so pretty. I've got peach, and I'm going over the top again. Tiny baby peach. Actually, I'll grab a pencil extender for that one. I think it's starting to get a little bit little. What colour? Green. I'm just putting my peach into an extender. just so I don't hurt my hands. It's coming over the top, and just all the tooth in those shadow areas is now pretty much flattened off completely. If it's not, then this is the layer to do it. So just go towards those shadows and make sure that the tooth's all nicely flattened out. I just got a bit of a dint in my paper there, I think. Looks like she's got a birthmark on her face. Beauty mark. So I'm using the peach at the moment. So you can see, yeah, actually you can kind of see in the camera there, it's actually quite smooth now. We're not finished, of course, but it's looking nice and smooth. So when it comes to supplies, sometimes it's not about what you're using, sometimes it's about paper that you're using, sometimes it's the pencils that you're using, but if you have a play with them and sort of practice the same kind of techniques and work out how to use your brand of pencils, you could still get something looking like this as well. Like, you don't have to use Prismacolors, and you know, when you're looking at them you're thinking, oh, they look so creamy and nice and everything else, but if you don't have that kind of resource, then if you're using I don't know, a cheaper brand, say I like the Black Widows, they're quite nice, you can get the same sort of look. You just need to practice with them and play with pressures and things like that to see how they work and then adapt it to your own mediums. Prismas, really? Where are you, Vanessa? Because yeah, Prismas here and not that much. I love my polys. I actually like polys better than Prismas. But you know, it's individual taste. I'm using just light peach now and just finishing off over the rest of the highlighted areas and making sure everything's nice and flat. I mean, I don't mind using Prismas, but if I had a choice, I'd always go for polys. If I had a choice, I wouldn't use pencil at all, but everybody knows that already. So, Linda, are we? Do you think maybe we should get those rules up and we'll start looking at doing the giveaway? So today we're giving away a digital PDF of the Teacups Bouquet by Heather. See, we can't get Holbeins here in Australia. Apparently they're not, they shouldn't go through customs. Just doing the hand down here now. So you can still see the eggshell through there, just giving it that little bit of a yellow tone. I'm going to go in now with the white. I love my polys, they're awesome. And I find Prismas smear and there's a lot of wax, dust and things like that, whereas polys don't have that. And neither do Pablos in that fact. But Pablos I find, I mean, they're lovely pencils, I love them, but the colours are really pale. They're real pastel-like colours. There's not a lot of like deep colours in there to do really dark areas. I'm using white now and I'm just softening off the tooth. I'm starting in the highlighted area and just working my way out. As I said, it'll lighten up those shadow areas a little bit, so if you're feeling like it's too dark, this should lighten it up a bit. And also don't adjust it, so once you put your white down, don't adjust it until after you do the hair, because you'll find that it'll even itself out. If it's looking dark, it'll look a lot lighter once the hair and the other darker things are added in. Okay, Linda's going to go through the rules of the giveaway and how it works. I'm just going to sit and listen or watch and see what's written. I'll have a read of it because I've almost finished this. So to start with, everyone make sure that you are on live chat and not top chat. Also make sure the little red live indicators lit up as well, so that you are definitely live. Brad, no numbers yet. Okay, guys. So everyone has to choose a number between 1 and 100. That's the first rule. Second rule is nobody says a number until I type in the actual chat box. You have to put it up in pieces, Linda. Okay, so no numbers yet. No numbers yet. I'm going to get anxiety doing these giveaways. When I type, so you'll see whatever color it comes up in on your thing, it'll be highlighted because I've written it. Once I've done that, I'm losing my voice already. Herding cats, Loretta. Okay, so during the time I type go and the time I type stop, there is no chatting in the chat box, so please don't chat. Only numbers should be there. You get to choose one number. Hi, Randy. Just in time to enjoy the fun. Okay, so I think last time I actually changed the rules and said if you pick the same number you could get a pick again, but apparently that's not the case. If the number doubles up, it is the first person who says that number wins. And the winner will be the closest to the number without going over. Okay, so before we start, I'm just going to go to random.org. We haven't started. I'm just letting you know. Okay, let me go to random. I don't know if doing it on my phone's a good idea either. I get so many notifications. Random. Okay, so no numbers been generated yet. You can see there it's still ready to go, and I've got 1 to 100 there. Now, I'm going to say the rules again. Linda's written them out in the box, but I'll just say them again for you so you understand. The rules are everyone chooses one number between 1 to 100. You cannot write the number down until I've actually physically written the words go in the chat box. In the time that I say go and until the time I say stop, you can place your one number in the chat. No other chatting should be going on while that's happening. Okay, so one number each. If a number is doubled up, it's the first person who has written that number that actually wins, and also it is the number closest to but without going over the number that's drawn on the generator. All right, does that make sense? Is everybody happy? Should we have some agreement going on? So for those that have just popped in, make sure that you read the rules. I'm going to give you a few minutes to pop your numbers up. And are we ready to go? Let me just check my chat box. It's disappeared. Okay, perfect. So as Linda said, any number that appear after I say stop won't count. Any number that appear before I say go won't count. I will physically type it in the chat box. We're going to get it, Loretta. We really are. There is only one giveaway today. We are giving away a PDF copy of Dark Masquerade, now I'm saying the wrong thing. That's the name of the image we're doing now. We're giving away a PDF copy of the Teacup Bouquet. Yes, mods are allowed. Everybody. It's for everybody. Okay, so it is for everybody, so I don't care if you've already got a channel and you're a streamer. I don't care about any of that. Anyone can join. I really love how quiet it is right now. All right, guys. Remember, no chatting, numbers only, one number per person. Thanks so much, Linda, for explaining the rules. I'm just using the white still just to finish off the skin. Looking good, peoples, looking good. Still got time. Pretty sure there's not 50 numbers in there yet, so I can see roughly 50 people watching. Another minute or so, guys, nearly there. It's amazing how quiet everyone is. I love it. We can do it. We can do it. All right. You've got last chance to get a number in there. Last chance to get a number in there. between 1 to 100. And I know there's a little bit of a lag, so no talking. Debbie, stop talking. Make sure you've added your number. Last chance. There's no talking for you too, Shadow. Shh. Okay, guys. Over. We're over. Well done, everybody. To those that came in during that, well done for not talking. So I don't know if everyone got to add a number, but we are done. So no more numbers. The numbers are finished. Okay, let everyone get their little bit of chat out now before I draw the winner. All right, here we go. Almost. No, you did really well compared to the first one we ever did. That was 100%. Sorry, guys, that was 100%. All right, here we go. So I've got the random number generator, and I'm just going to click generate here. Good luck, everybody. It is a number 88. And I'm pretty sure that Randy was the first person to call number 88. Am I correct? Everyone can check that. Yep. I'm pretty sure it was Randy who called it first. Hello, Shadow. Congratulations, Randy. Some people are lucky, hey? Yeah, Sherry, there was two others that also, you and Reba also said the same number, but obviously Randy called it first. What a bummer, hey? Congratulations, Randy. I'll contact you and organize that PDF for you. Well done, everybody. Brilliant. Well done. Alright, perfect, guys. Perfect. So make sure that you've subscribed now while we're in our little interim here. And click on the like as well, please. That would be awesome. And we'll continue on with this little lady here. So I finished now the skin. I just making sure that everything's sort of blended in nicely. We've got some shadows in there, and I've also got in the hair there as well. So don't worry if you think it's too dark. Make sure you wait till you put the hair on first, because obviously it will lighten off if you're going to put dark hair or light hair. It depends on what you do. Now I want to put in do the eyes, so I'm going to zoom in a bit for you guys, and no, I'm not, because I can't find my zoom. There it is. I'm just going to zoom in a bit, and we're going to work on the eyes. We're going to put a bit of detail in them today. So Raven, make sure that you have it on live chat and not top chat. Alright, so I've got a Nectar first, and I'm just going to do this little section under the eyes here first. And just in the corners of the eyes. I might use even a little bit of that pink that I grabbed before for the blush. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of that in. It doesn't matter what pink it is. I'm just using nice bright pink there. Just adding a little bit of that into the bottom section of the eyes there as well, and in the corners. Just like that. I'm going to use white to go over the top of that. Hi Simone. So the difference between live and top chat. Live chat is what's actually happening immediately. And top chat just shows random comments. It doesn't show them in order. It's really confusing for people, and I do think that they need to get rid of that. But live means what we're actually doing right now. I've got white, and I'm just going to come over the top of here. So if I was on top chat, I would only be seeing comments randomly and not as they actually happen. I don't know if I actually put black on the list of ones to have, but I'm going to use black Prisma, which is in also in an extender. I can't even speak now because it's so little, and I'm actually going to sharpen it so it's a little bit blunt. You were on top chat. I'm sorry, Sherry. It's frustrating. I know, I've done it too. Apparently this extender doesn't like my sharpener. I haven't got very much room to sharpen it left. Look at that. I just wanted it a little bit sharper because I'm doing the eyelashes. Oh, yours was on top chat as well. No, guys. Must be live chat. I agree, Linda. They should get rid of top chat. It's silly. They shouldn't have it. It's just confusing for people. I've got a black pencil here. And, you could use a fine liner. You don't have to use black pencil. You can use a fine liner or something like that as well. I'm just going to go and really deepen up that. I guess it's a eyelash line. We won't give it any specific or technical term. Just call it eyeliner line. And just deepening that up because I've been over that with the pencil and now it's softened off a lot. And I'm just going to go in and go over these eyelashes. I'm also adding a few more in. I'm not sure what colour I'm doing the hair yet, so but I think we'll just do the eyebrows with black as well, just to go over them. So thank you so much, Heather, for the PDF colouring book, and congratulations again to Randy. Okay, I'm not going to do, I'm just going to add a few more into the left one because it's a little bit sparse. I think they're a little bit more even now. I'm not going to do the bottom yet. I just want to work on the colour in the eyes first because otherwise we'll get some smudging. I'm doing the pupil section of the eye. Don't worry, guys. We'll be doing another giveaway next week. And I haven't picked what one we're doing yet. I'm thinking maybe the sports one, Heather. I might do that one. And I'll do a flip through again of that book and we'll do another giveaway next week, okay? So you'll have another chance then. Now I'm going to use green for the eyes. I'm using the green for the eyes and the eyes in the mask. So the mask are going to look like crystals in the eyes. Alright, so what colours did I have? Where's my list? Where is my list? Alright, so I decided on Parrot Green, which is like a, I don't even know how to explain it. It's kind of like an aqua, I guess. A blue-green colour. I need to find it. That's Peacock. Oh, nearly dropped one. And light green. Okay. What colour is this? Oh, what book is this? This is not a book. So for those, Pepper, welcome by the way, and this is, I'll just zoom back out again because before I do the rest of the eyes, just to show you. This is an exclusive image that called Dark Masquerade by Heather Valentine. She actually drew this image exclusively for my Facebook group and this event. So if you'd like to get a copy of it, you do need to join the group. I'll pop my group in the description for you. Make sure that you answer the 3 questions and admin will let you in. The image is available in the event and it's in an album in my group, so you can pop over there and check that out. So don't forget, if you did miss out on the giveaway today, don't stress, we're going to do one next week as well. It'll be a different book, but it'll be one of her newer ones as well. So don't stress, you'll get another chance. I'm going to use Peacock now for the eyes, and I'm going to go back in really close so you can see that again. So guys, you can get the image for free as long as you pop over to the group. It's in the album section, so if you're watching this later on, you can still get it. Just pop in and make sure you answer the 3 questions to get that. I've got Peacock Green, and I'm just going... Sorry. Parrot Green. I'm lying today. Parrot. It's a Barrett. Okay. I'm going into the eyes. I'm doing dark shading at the very top. It's not a very sharp Parrot Green. And I'm just going to bring that just around like that. Okay, so I've gone into the edges. I'm using firm pressure, by the way. I'm not going to try and go back in again with another layer. Firm pressure, and I've gone around the pupil part of the eye. Just like that. Now I'm going to grab some light green. Let me just check that was the right colour. I'm going to sharpen it because it's blunt. See my blunt pencil? Yes, you can definitely share the images outside the group as long as they're coloured. So make sure that they're coloured. You can't share the blank image, but you can share the coloured image, of course. So we had a few approvals, so you should be able to go into the albums as the images in there, and also the events. So make sure you check out the events because that's where I post the video links each week. I've got light green, PC2920, and I'm just going to go in and colour in the base section now. I'm kind of going over the top of the darker colour as well, just to blend that in. Alright, who knew that was coming? I just broke it. So she's got some pretty emerald green eyes now. Here we go. Hi, Robin. Yeah, only coloured images. I was overdue, Loretta. I was. It never happens when, oh, well, actually I shouldn't say that because it has happened with other polys, but it has, especially on cold days. She's so pretty so far. Now we're going to use some greys in the skull, and I'm going to use one of those greys now in her eyes. I picked cool greys, I think. No, warm greys I picked. So I've got warm grey. Pepper, it's for colouring pages. You can post anything up as long as there's no links on your post. That's the only kind of big rule that I have. So no sharing of links. I've got a warm grey 10%, and we're going to create sort of I guess a realistic looking eye by putting a little bit of shading in there just around. Actually, that might not be dark enough. We might have to go a bit darker. Let me just see. No, I think that's dark enough. So just go on around the base of the eye and at the top as well, just to add a little bit in. You might want to go a little bit darker. I might see. I might grab the next one. I want that tiny bit darker, so I'm going to grab the, what did I say? Where's my list? I really need to be more organised, don't I? Warm grey 30%. Yeah, make sure that you pop in the artist and the book. Also too, now in Facebook groups, they have this cool function where I can actually create announcements, and I do change them daily, so make sure you check those out. I'm using warm grey 30%, and I'm just going back into the very depth shadow areas because I didn't think that was quite dark enough for what I was trying to achieve. So we're trying to make the eye look round. Can you see that starting to get its shape now? Ugh, there it goes, Loretta, again. It's because I'm putting firm pressure down on them. Okay, and then I'm just going to blend it off softly with the white. How do they look? Now I'm going to go to the bottom lashes, and we use the black just to go in, and just going to go into that dark line there, and that side, and we're just going to mark in those eyelashes again, just going over the top, making sure that there's plenty of colour in there and they're not faded out from the light colours we used in the skin. Just like that. We're going to need some white gel pen in a sec too. I just want to add a little bit of a couple of little lashes here, maybe, just to even them up on that side as well. I'm happy with that. What do you guys think? Hi, Catherine. No images. No images off Google or Pinterest. No, no stealing. Who else have we got there? Pretty eyes. Oh no, Gail, that's no good. I've actually been, it's school holidays here, so I've been trying to spend some time with the kids, but we've been playing the Wii and the Nintendo Wii. My arm and hand are so sore from holding the remote, trying to win. I'm using a white gel pen. I use the Signo Uni-Ball brand. I don't know, I just like it. There's also, I've got a white Posca pen. I don't find the white Posca pen as bright as the gel pen. I think the gel pen's a little bit brighter. And it's a ballpoint as well, so it's a little bit easier. There's not as much wax build up on these as there is felt tip or paint pens. I've just popped the two little highlight sections in there, and I'm just going to put a couple of little dots in the very corner there, and just a few on the bottom waterline there, just to show that shininess. Her eyes are finished. Okay, now we're going to start on the, I've still got a little bit of time, so I'm going to start on the skull. What we might do is work on those eyes first, because I've already got the Parrot Green out. I'm going to work on those first. Now, I'm going to make them look a little bit like gems in here. So I'm just coming in and lining out. I'm using firmer pressure too here. Just that side there I'm going to make darker. Just kind of curving it like a moon. And just doing the same on the other side. I'm just going to do really light pressure on the very edge of it, just so that it blends in with that next colour nicely. Just adding that now. Okay. And I'm using the light green to go over the top of that now. So I'm going to start over here with firm pressure. And I'm going to try to smudge that darker colour into it there, so that it blends nicely. But we've got a little bit of depth in there because of the darker side. How's that look? The reason I picked green is because we're going to do red curtains. So green and red look really good together, complementary. Okay, so they're the eyes. I'm just going to put some little shiny sections on here as well. Ugh, my ballpoints, get that running again. I just use a piece of scrappy paper, that's what I have underneath me, just to get the ball rolling again when it doesn't roll. Got our shiny little eyes. Oh, we'll zoom back out again. That's not the whole picture. Let me just zoom out again. Here we go. That is the whole picture. How's it looking so far? I love those eyes. Do you think that we should do, I think I'm thinking that I might do those little spider gems green as well, so they don't look like spiders for Linda. Hi Melanie. Hi Sylvie, did I miss you earlier? Did you just come in? Were you a bit later? Let me see. Smash the like button. I didn't see you, but there you are. If you had trouble printing it, I actually opened mine up in Word, and you can actually change the color. You can make it darker or lighter. I've even done like no line images and made them all the lines like light brown or something. Also, just zooming out, I can see where I missed something. I'm just going to use black, and I'm just going to go over those eyebrows again because they've softened off a lot from the skin colours there. No worries, Heather. Thank you so much for doing this image for us and joining in. It was awesome. Thanks for hanging around for how long you have. Well, as I said, I'll be back next week, but on Thursday this time, a day earlier. So hopefully we'll see you next week as well. Bye, Heather. Okay, I had to sharpen my Parrot Green again. I'm going to do the little spiders. I'm going to make them gems as well. So I'm going to do the left side with the Parrot Green. Just so they don't look like spiders for Linda. They're going to look like just little glass gems or clips. Okay? You heard it, Loretta. I just did it again. Just going into the left side. Hi, Amy. I've got light green. And I'm just going in and doing the opposite side and blending that in. We're going to be doing a lot of red, so this will all be nice and even once we've done her dress and the curtain. And let's just put my white gel pen over the top of those little highlight sections that were already marked in by Heather, if it would work. Hi Rachel. Hi Sahara. Who else is around? So next week I'll do a flip through of the Fun and Sports book by Heather, and we'll do another giveaway. Yes, Shadow, we're going to do a giveaway. Yeah. I'm just going to do the legs and that in black. I need to check my list and see what colours I put in. Again. Now we may end up going over these a little bit, but I think there's a leg missing there. I'm just going to add one. Is anyone doing Inktober? Don't do black legs then. Linda, you can just do green legs, okay? I got a feeling we're not going to be able to see these ones very well because I'm doing red and black in the clothing, so I just added the back ones in because it's not, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to say it. Yeah. Sorry, Linda. I tried. Okay, so using, where's my list? Warm grey 50%. I don't use my greys very often. %, warm grey. Now I want to try and make it look like it's curved on the very edges, so I think, do you guys think that might be hair there? I'm not sure if that's hair. I probably should have asked Heather before she left. I'm just going in to the very edges of the skull, and I'm just putting in that was warm grey 50%, and I'm kind of going on a bit of a diagonal motion there and just sort of lining in the very edges of the skull. So I'm wanting it to look a little bit round, so just doing that there. I'm not sure, that might be just some jewelry or something there, but, or we might make that hair, I haven't decided yet. Just coming down here, just following the lines that Heather already put in. And if you don't like spiders like Linda, do the spider's legs green, because that would look good too. Okay, so I've just done like a diagonal sort of motion there. And on this side doing the same thing. This time we're going around all these little flowers here. I have to try and add some contrast in there. Just going on a diagonal motion, following the lines there, they're already there. Just like that. Get rid of them, white them out. You just want the little gems. That's fine. You can do that. If you want, I can. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, Linda. I'll see if I can fix it for you. Okay, just going to do a little bit around the chin area. Keeping the same sort of diagonal motion there and on the other side. Okay, and also I'm just going to do it a little bit on this top edge as well. Not too much because, I don't know, we'll just say that it's a little bit lighter up there. We can say what we want. We've got a challenge going in the in our group at the moment, a colour challenge, and I think that those colours in that would look nice in this image too. And she's wearing a costume. Just adding some shadows behind the leaves. So we're doing car shadows. And this little area in here I'm just going to block out. Also in the nose there. What am I sending? What's happening? Oh, I see. Yep, gotcha. Yep, all good. I'm with it. I'm totally with it. Just neatening up those areas now, deepening off the real shadow areas. Deepening them meaning putting pressure down, trying not to break my pencil again. I did not do those ones, alright? Just ignore those ones, Linda. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. What about the teeth? Let's do some around the teeth here too. So I didn't hear, is anyone else doing Inktober this year? Yeah, okay. Yep, good. Alright. Let's add in some warm grey 30%. Just going to repeat and just bring that a little bit further out now. I'm actually not worried about the lines through it either. I think that having a little bit of texture through it can make the image a little bit more interesting to look at anyway. So there's still going to be a little bit of texture lines in there. It's kind of why I wanted to go in the same direction, bringing it inwards to make it look a little bit rounded. Don't look. Shh, we're not saying that word, guys. Come on, not saying. This is warm grey 10%. I'm going to finish off by colouring the rest of it this colour. Yeah, Randy, we want it to look nice and round. I didn't want to make it white because I don't know, it just wouldn't fit. It's grey. We're even going to make his teeth grey. And I think that looks pretty good. Don't look, I'm at the top again. So I've just gone over all of the dark colour with that 30% and the 10% now, and just smoothed off the edges and blended that in as well. I've just gone between those little parts there to soften off the teeth of the paper, and I've just softened those areas off a little bit. How's that? I think he needs a little bit of definition between those teeth there. I might just use some, I've got the 30% again, and just go into the overlapping sections and pop a little bit in there. I think it just needed a little bit of depth in those areas. It's been fun. I think I'm nearly done for this bit. I think we'll do some more next time. Maybe we can just answer some questions and just putting a little bit of a shadow on those bottom teeth as well. That's a bit better. Zoom back out again so you can have a look at it. So it's looks good, or looking good, one or the other. What we might do is we'll work on perhaps a curtain next week, and maybe some of the little finer details, and then maybe her dress, because they're going to be similar colors. And then, so we've got 3 weeks still, so we've got plenty of time to get the rest of it done. I've just got my black, and I'm just going to make that a little bit darker on that very edge there. That's a bit better. It was kind of faded off because of that pale grey. There we go. Just deepen them up a bit. So yeah, all done. Any questions? So I'll wait for you guys to answer questions, but I'll just chat a bit about next week. So next week I'm not going to be doing the same day. We'll be doing the day before because I already have something on the Friday. But I will pop up the colors and the video link the day before, 24 hours before, so that you guys can get your colors organized and all that sort of thing as well. If you're new and haven't got the image yet, pop over to my group and check that out. I'm just being really picky here, but I'm just gonna go in. There's a couple of reflection lines on her actual eye there where her lashes are sort of laying in. I just laid those back in as well. Oh, Amy, I'm sorry. It is funny. It is. It really is. I don't like them either, but yeah, not that bad. The thought of them. Anyway. It is. I just want to thank Heather so much for giving us this exclusive image too. It's a really pretty image, and I just hope that I can do it justice and that you guys get something out of today as well. We've got some stained glass windows and some stone here, so that will be nice. And yeah, it's all good. I don't like snakes, but I'm not like scared of them. I think I just don't like them. It's not a phobia, but spiders is different. But yeah, snakes, I just don't like them. I think because there's so many venomous snakes here in Australia, it's like growing up in the country, we were always taught to keep away from them, and usually they were poisonous, so yeah, just something that you grow up learning. And now I just don't like them. But I think some of them do have really pretty colours. Alright guys, well look, I think our time's pretty much up today, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to doing the rest of it. And as I said, make sure you pop into the group and grab the image, hang out, check the pinned post, make sure you answer the questions to get in, otherwise admin won't let you in. That's the link. Also, I have a whole heap of links here for Heather, and I can only do one at a time. So let's do Heather's Facebook page. Big thank you, Heather, for the image. Heather's Facebook group is here. Posting them up now. And the Lacy Sunshine exclusive club is here. I'll post that as well. You guys are awesome. You can pop over and support Heather too. And this is the website for her digital books, and also on that website there's heaps of other info. There's a blog and other things as well, so you can check that out. That's just the digital books. We are colouring Dark Masquerade, which is an exclusive image for my Facebook group, which I will have popped up first. Did you see that? Did I post that? I did, didn't I? Yeah, that was first. So yeah, check it out. Also, if you want the physical book, you can get it on Amazon. This is the Teacup book link. Teacup Bouquet. which we gave away today, and Randy was a lucky winner. So congratulations to Randy. And guys, I'm going to head off. I'm going to jump away and go get some more recording done for a speed colouring and an awesome book flip through that I'm going to hopefully have finished by Saturday, so which is tomorrow. Yeah, so hopefully I have that done for you guys, especially for patrons. It's a really pretty image and I can't wait to share it with you guys. And that's it, guys. You're awesome. See you next week, day earlier, and we'll be giving another book away next week, so I'll organise a flip through of that book as well. Bye guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.